Okay, hello. Asseto Corsa on the PS4. Looks very pretty. First thing I'm going to say right up front is that it doesn't seem to be any way it's going to support button boxes, which for me makes it a bit of a bloody disaster. So, but as I've spent £42 of my own money on it, I thought I'd do a few videos, work through a bit of the career stuff, do a few online races, have a bit of a dig around into it. I mean, maybe they'll patch some button box support into it later on, or in-game keyboard support. I mean, what they've done with the wheels is very limited, and I've seen on the Project Cars forum today that Fanatec wheels aren't supported at all. So if you're thinking of buying this with a Fanatec wheel, have a long hard look at the patch notes before you buy, because there seems to be real issues with Fanatec gear. Even with this wheel, with the T150, it doesn't allow me to assign buttons where I want. It basically gives me a choice of 2 preset maps for the whole wheel, and that's it. That's my lot. There is some things to adjust force feedback and such. I might overlay this onto this video so you can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, this race is Fiat 500s, which is the new Fiat 500s, not like the old Fiat 500s in Gran Turismo. I believe it's a 3-lap race around the Valelunga club circuit, which I've never come across before. So we're racing AI cars. I've set the AI to medium, as I don't know the track or the car. Manual gearbox, automatic clutch, got blip on, racing line off, traction control set to factory, which is I assume is off for this sort of little cars. ABS on, stability control off, mechanical damage 100%, tyre wear on, tyre blankets on, fuel consumption off. That just seems like closest to how I would race anything, so I've gone with that. So let's jump in and get started. This is the third time I've done this race now, because if you know OBS, you know you can't adjust the sound on the back end. It has to be done on the front end. So I've done this a couple of times already and the sound was unusable, so hopefully third time's the charm. But that does mean that I can say I do like these little 500s to drive, Fiat 500s. You'll see the lights count down. You can't actually engage gear until the lights go out, so you just have to stomp on the throttle and then hit first to go away, which is kind of a strange way of getting off the line. The best I've done in this race is 5th so far. I say when I'm racing AI, I try to race them as if they are real people, so I will try and race these AI clean. I mean, for such a low power car, this really does have a really nice weight and feel to it. great there, we accelerated through that. Dominic Lassath. It's a good name for a sim race. I wonder who's got the fastest lap. So it looks like we'll be heading for another 5th. That is a weird thing. It just like wheeks you out like that at the end of the race. I do not like that. But anyway, one away from the podium. So I came 4th in that. The time of, I don't understand what this times mean. Presumably this is your best lap time. 104.413. So that's that. That's my first, hopefully, publishable race in the Asseto Corsa for PS4. Seems pretty good. You can see it looks good. And this Fiat 500 is a nice car to drive. 2 things. If you're watching my channel, you're probably interested in button boxes. As far as I can tell, there is no button box support. Let's show you the menus. So here we go, this is the option menu. So in general we just got speed units, so miles per hour, kilometers per hour, and whether you want the little labels over the cars to say who's driving them. Controls, so this is it, all you can choose for controls is input method. You can have wheel or wireless controller. And it even like jumps out of that if you try and go 2. And basically you have a choice of 2 presets. And that's it. That's your whole lot. So if you go into advanced, there is a few things you can adjust. You can adjust the force feedback. Got it on 100%, feels fine. These are default settings, by the way. You adjust the force feedback for the curbs, road and slip. Not sure what any of these things will actually do. Understeer effects, not sure about that either. I'll play with all this lot later on. And there's an option there to turn on a H shifter if you so wish. I'm certainly not going to put a H shift on this rig. Audio, standard stuff. And video, you can adjust the field of view, hard, and colour filter. And that is it. So for a sim, that is quite basic. Hopefully they're going to flesh this out at some point, but at the moment that's what you got. So bear in mind, at the moment, no in-game keyboard support and a very limited choice of wheels. I couldn't say how limited, but I know there's problems with Fanatec wheels, and nothing is mappable. You've got a choice of 2 presets on your buttons, and that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to do a few more of these, I guess, over the next couple of days. So I'm probably just going to have a little spate of 4 or 5 days playing around with this game, just because I bought it with my own money, and then I'm going to like let it go. Certainly, it's no use to me for demonstrating any of my products and the state it's in. Although it does seem like quite a nice game. I mean, by the looks of it, I'd quite like to transport the AI out of here into Project Cars, and then Project Cars would be fantastic. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll catch you guys next time.